Exactly. So hibernation is when some animals fall asleep for the whole winter season until spring. Well, my story is about a little silly tortoise named Shelly, and she tries to see what winter is all about. You guys ready for my story? All right, this is a silly snowy day by Michael Coleman. Oh, yawned Mr. Tortoise. Winter is here. Come on, Shelly. Time for bed. But I'm not sleepy yet, said Shelly. Ridiculous, cried Mr. Tortoise. All tortoises go out of sleep in the winter. But why? Asked Shelly. Because it's cold outside and there's no food. But I don't want to go to sleep, said Shelly. I want to see what winter's like. Ridiculous, cried Mr. Tortoise. Whoever heard of a tortoise out in the winter? Soon, not too long after that, Mr. Tortoise began to snore. Can we all snore? And not too long after that, Shelly left her warm, cozy bed of leaves out through the hole in the shed to see what winter is like. Outside the shed, Shelly blinked. There was snow and ice everywhere, on the icy duck pond and on the hill. As Shelly began to trudge towards the hill, a duck spotted her. A tortoise out in the winter, quacked the duck. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, said Shelly. Oh no, then let's you break through the ice to get food like how I can. Ha, quack, ha. Can you all say ha, quack, ha? Ha, quack. He's right, thought Shelly. I can't do that. I don't have a beak. As Shelly began to walk up towards the top of the hill, where she met a dog. Tortoise out in the winter, barked the dog. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, said Shelly. Oh no, then let's you run around to keep warm like how I can. Ha, woof, ha. Can you all say ha, woof, ha? Ha, woof, ha. He's right, thought Shelly. I can't do that either. And soon, not too long after that, the dog chased after a cat, but the cat climbed up the tree. She looked down at Shelly. A tortoise out in the winter, meowed the cat. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, said Shelly. Oh no, then let's you quickly run around to keep warm like how I can. Ha, meow, ha. Can you all say ha, meow, ha? Ha, meow. She's right, thought Shelly. I can't run like a dog or a cat. I'm just too slow. As Shelly began to walk towards the top of the hill, where she met a bird. A tortoise out in the winter, cheeped the bird. Ridiculous! No, it isn't, said Shelly. Oh no, then let's you fly home and cuddle up with your family like how I can. Ha, cheap, ha. Can we all say ha, cheap, ha? Cheap, ha. Of course I can't fly, thought Shelly. I can't even hop. Shelly felt so cold and miserable. She kept remembering her warm, cozy bed, and a tear trickled down her cheek. They're all right, thought Shelly. A tortoise out in the winter is ridiculous. She was so sad she didn't even notice the big patch of ice ahead, and she slipped on it. Shelly fell over backwards and began to slide down the hill. Fast and fast as she went, faster than a dog can run, faster than a cat, until she hit a bump and flew like a bird. Whee! Can we all say, whee? With a thump, Shelly landed on the icy duck pond and slid towards the hole near the shed. But it was all covered up with ice. Ha, quack, ha, what did I say? Quacked the duck as she slid by him. Where's your beak to break the ice with? I don't have a beak, thought Shelly, but I do have a shell. As Shelly tucked her head inside of it, she broke through the ice into the hole and home. Hearing all the noise, Mr. Tortoise woke up. You haven't been outside, have you, Shelly? A tortoise out in the winter, as Shelly began to snuggle into her bed, and before she could say ridiculous, she was fast asleep. That was A Silly Snowy Day by Michael Coleman. So, let me ask you all, what did we all learn from this story? Yes? That's a very good guess. Yes? Yes? If you don't know, that's okay. All right, one more. That's a good guess too. So the lesson of the story is sometimes we have to listen to our parents because they're always right. So most of the times, yes. Well, thank you again for having me over. My name is Edward Yakachuk, and we'll have our next presenter out shortly.